Hello everyone! The Warcraft movie was one of the panels at this year's Blizzcon that I was very excited about. But unfortunately they didn't give that much new information and we didn't even get a sneak peek or a trailer. Those that are physically at Blizzcon, they're able to visit a booth that shows a minor trailer, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. The storyline of the Warcraft movie has been described as the events in Warcraft 1 done epically, while they also mentioned that we would sympathize with the orcs. The original script, it was very human and alliance-centric, while the orcs were the complete bad guys, which is more true to the original storyline, but apparently they changed the storyline a little bit. You will now sympathize with the orcs a bit more, so that means we'll see more of the origin story. This also means that we'll see the events of the first war, that is, the first Horde invasion up to the point of the Horde taking Stormwind and the humans forced to evacuate to Lordaeron. They've mentioned a few of the actors and the characters that are going to be part of the movie. The leading role for the Horde will be Durotan, which is Thrall's father, while the Alliance will have Anduin Lothar. What I found interesting is that they also added Medivh, which isn't news, but they also added Garona to the character list, so I wonder how many details we'll see from their storyline compared to the overall war. I think they'll also take a few liberties with the story that we already know, since the trailer shown at BlizzCon, it apparently featured orcs, stormwinds, Dalaran, high elves with glowing eyes, humans and orcs running at each other, and a dwarf in Ironforge. Originally, Dalaran, it was a minor part of the story, but only with sending Khadgar to become Medivh's apprentice. The dwarves had contact with the humans, but they only joined the war near the end of the second war, especially the dwarves from Ironforge. The high elves, they only showed up once the humans were already defeated and had made their way to Lordaeron. So I wonder how close they'll stick to the original story, and if we might see parts of the second war. Now for those wondering, what exactly is the story behind this war, it's a little bit too much to cover in one video. I'll make sure to link a few videos down below that cover parts of it, like Tyrellian and Illyria. I've done the story of Medivh, so I'll link those down below in the description. But basically, the way that I envision it is that we'll see an origin story of the orcs in some sort of flashback. We'll see how they were manipulated into fighting the Draenei, how their world was corrupted by fel magic and demon blood, how Gul'dan worked together with Medivh to open the Dark Portal, and how the orcs invaded Azeroth for the first time. With that flashback done, we'll probably see the story from two sides. The Horde has to deal with Durotan, Draka, the Frostwolf clan. They're exiled, and they know that Gul'dan is not the best interest for the Horde in mind. The Alliance will probably deal with Medivh, which means we'll see Khadgar, Lothar, the Tower of Karazhan. Medivh's probably going to get his head chopped off, and Sargeras almost popping up out of the body. All that good stuff, while Garona, she's the odd girl in the middle that plays on both sides. Once those storylines are complete, they'll probably move into the massive war between the orcs and humans, ending it with Stormwind falling and the humans evacuating. I don't really know how they'll end Durotan's story. Madsen was talking about a scene where the whole world was crumbling around Durotan and he was watching his mate in pain while she was pregnant. Durotan, he died when Thrall was already born, but that whole timeline bit, it's a little bit messed up. So I'll be interested to see how they're going to wrap it all up. Now say you want to read up on the story before the movie is released, then I'd recommend picking up the novel Rise of the Horde, and this one leads into The Last Guardian, and that's basically the first war. Tides of Darkness and Beyond the Dark Portal, they'll continue the storyline, they'll continue the war against the Horde, and then you have Thrall, Lord of the Clans, to round it all up. I personally can't wait to see the movie. Apparently it's going to be released in March of 2016, so we'll still have to wait a little while. I can't wait to see it. I've seen people do minor reviews on Twitter, like how beautiful the trailer is. I can't wait to see it. In the meantime, you could sign up online for updates and whatnot, and this can be done at either fightforthealliance.com or fightforthehorde.com. I'll place the links in the description, and thank you very much for watching everyone. Until the next video, see ya!